This video is not financial advice. I am not a financial planner. I'm an entertainer. The one and only Ape Father up all night. Wow! So good news, everybody. I didn't think it was going to happen, but the old Uncle Festa is back. You know, that's it. He's back and he is ready. I was waiting for it. So what he did today was he started his old traits, secret connections, but in this case, he said it was someone in his family that was a big time, a very important person on Wall Street that actually said to Uncle Festa that he's wrong, okay? That AMC can and will get big, huge numbers and you'll be able to sell, he said. Your orders will be fulfilled, okay? And ultimately, there's a chance you may be paid in increments. Okay, now, this is my problem. It's always been the same problem, okay? Lou, you just can't come out and say you have a relative. Lou, yourself have always been saying that your brackets are $500 to $800, right? Okay. Then you said getting over 1,000 is highly unlikely. But now apparently you sat down, had a dinner of some sort with a relative. I would think that now this relative of yours, what you probably had conversations in the past, right? So what suddenly made him change his mind now out of nowhere? Like all these months, a year, they're still relatives, right? They've been a relative for over a year, since January 2021. But something magical, mystical happened to this relative today where he now decides that AMC is going to Pluto. AMC we're going to be able to sell the way he was making it sound. Big numbers. Big numbers to me. Yeah, you're talking what? You're talking 5 figures, maybe 6 figures, right? So Lou took a complete other 180. Okay, so the Lou, not too long ago, who was selling his books online, actually said final. This is what he said. Final, he doesn't want to talk about it no more. Final decision. He sees AMC going to 500 to 800. That's the bracket. Maybe 1,000 max 2,500. And he was very, very shaky on anything over 1,000. But now he's not shaky anymore. Okay. Now, this to me, unfortunately, goes back to the Lou that I don't like. And I'm going to tell you the reason why. Lou is running out of things to say. Lou is losing subs just like I'm losing subs, okay? But the difference is, Lou, you can't just come out of the, he's like the bird flying, you know what I mean? And then he lays the dump, right on our heads. You can't just come out of the woodwork, all right, and say, guess what, guys? I know I've been preaching 500, 800 bracket, maybe 1,000 max. Now all of a sudden Lou is back to AMC going into the 5 figures, the 6 figures, and simply because he had dinner with a cousin who we don't know who he is, his cousin. Apparently he's a big shot on Wall Street. Once again, Lou, who is your cousin? Okay, who does he work for? What's his resume? What's his experience? He's my cousin. So that's enough. And you know what I love about all the Lou followers? That's all they need to hear. They don't need proof. They don't need evidence. My cousin. I spoke to my cousin. We're sitting down. We're having a little rice and beans. You understand? You understand what I'm saying? You got to be sure. Okay. A little rice and beans. AMC's going to Pluto. That's it. Great news. We're in. We're ready to go. That's it. All the Lou people say, that's it. Yes. Thank you, Lou. Thank you for speaking to your cousin. Okay, so this is ridiculous. You have to understand, I want nothing more than AMC to go to Pluto. I wanted to go to Pluto, but you have to understand that we've been listening to Uncle Festa. We've been listening to Lou for the longest time, saying that his brackets are 500 to 800. And if AMC went to 1,000, it'd be like a miracle. It'd be like that song, remember, in the 80s? All I need is a miracle. All I need is Lou's cousin. Now that Lou cousin feels that AMC is going to Pluto, that's good enough. For me and for you, we don't need anything else. That's it. The mysterious cousin has given the thumbs up. AMC's going to Pluto. What's your feelings on this?